I'm making this video for everybody. It's not for me. It's not to go for my own agenda, but it's to basically let everybody know what's going on with both myself and the channel, I suppose. Well, the YouTube and the Twitch channel. So, I I'm just gonna say it. I don't have fun playing Overwatch anymore. I don't want to play competitive Overwatch anymore. I'm not making any more competitive Overwatch content. I'll still make like little funny moments like in quick play and arcade and stuff like that for giggles, but I'm not playing the game competitively anymore. Uh, I'm not making any more guides, not uploading any more VODs, not streaming any more comp. I'm probably just not going to stream Overwatch, period, because I don't have fun playing the game anymore. I don't want to play the game anymore. I don't wake up in the morning wanting to play this game like I once did. Every day, I would get up. I would have to get ready for school in the morning, obviously. And I would get up an hour or two before I actually had to start getting ready to go to school just to play this damn game. I would get up 4 in the morning, play this game for like an hour, shower, eat, and then try to squeeze in more games before I left. I got home, I had homework, save it for later. All I want to do is play this game. I would play it all night. I would have school nights where I would stay up all night just grinding competitive Overwatch. And if you want to see it, it's not even, this is my all modes hours. If you look at my season 2, this was the season that all I did was play the game all morning and all night. I never did any of my homework. I failed school because of this game. This game was all I wanted in my life. All I wanted to do was play it non-stop. I had so much fun playing it both alone and with friends. I loved meeting new people on here. I loved the mechanics of the game. I loved the characters. I love how the game feels, how the game looks. I love everything about this game. Still to this day, I still love this game. But I can't enjoy it anymore because of what's happening to it, I guess. You know, all of these other streamers and YouTubers saying, "Oh, the game is dying because one reason or another reason." And if I'm going to be completely honest, it's dying because of them, and I'm becoming one of those people. I don't care about the game anymore. There's no reason to. I don't have fun anymore, and I'm sure none of them are having fun either. Sure, they might laugh at some things that happen, but the game doesn't give me the feeling that it gave me back then. Discovering like new techniques for the characters, finding new metas, playing around, figuring out what worked. And it's the same way with every game like that at the beginning. And it feels like that feeling of, you know, I wanna go out. I wanna search for something. I wanna figure out what I can do. I wanna learn this game. I wanna learn everything that I can. I wanna watch all the guys, watch all the pro players, explore all the maps. That feeling's gone because we already have everything. We already know and understand everything. And new content comes out so little. We get maybe 3 maps and 3 heroes a year. And back then, it was kind of acceptable, you know? Because they at least balanced the game, like, non-stop. It felt like there was always a patch, always an update. And now, it just feels like there's nothing. We get these little tweaks here and there. And then eventually a big character rework. And then the character is completely overpowered or still completely garbage. And you guys know my exact examples. Sombra and Symmetra. Sombra still being completely overpowered and Symmetra still being an extremely low tier hero. I'm not saying she can't work because I know all of the sim mains are going to get pissed off in the comments. How dare you say my character's garbage? And people do that all the time. You say a character's garbage and everybody goes down to the comments and rants. I used to do that with Sombra all the time. I played her when she first came out and she was the worst character in the entire game. And all I did was play her. And I went through comment sections and I defended my character. And everybody does that shit. But you know what? The thing is, every character can work no matter how good or how bad they are. But people don't seem to understand that on the competitive ladder. People seem to think that all you can do is play meta. Perfect example, Brigitte right now. Everybody wants to play Brigitte. Everywhere. Because she's easy to play, and she's overpowered. And that seems to happen every season. Every time something easy to play and overpowered rises, everybody jumps to it. Ana in triple tank meta. You shove your rifle up your Reinhardt's ass, and pull the trigger until your front line crumbles. Or Mercy, when she got her Valkyrie rework, was a must pick in every single game. There was not a game that you played without a Mercy. And if you did, that support player was considered throwing. And then there was dive meta. If you didn't play Winston Diva, then you weren't playing the game right. There's so much wrong with this game, and I don't know if it's because of the community or because of the developers anymore. And I'm sorry that this rant isn't really going anywhere in particular. I'm literally just pissed off and just is unscripted, just saying all my thoughts and feelings. I don't know, man. I don't care about the game anymore. I can't. But the thing is, I can't get rid of it either. This game is what started my channel. This game is what started my name. My identity is Overwatch. Before Overwatch, I played Elsword a lot. And I was pretty well known on there. And then I dropped that game to move to Smash 4. Smash 4 was my first competitive gaming experience. My first time going to tournaments, learning metas, watching pro videos, watching streamers, and actually getting into a community. And then I moved all that to the side for Overwatch. I was making money playing Smash, and I dropped all of it for this game. And you know what this game has done for me? It's done a lot for me. Started my channel, like I said before, helped me meet a bunch of really awesome people, really good friends, new best friends perhaps, people that I'll never ever get rid of no matter what. But you know what it does for me nowadays? It does dog shit. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I guess my experience with this game was amazing when I cared. Why don't I care about it anymore? Because like I've been saying over and over again, because I'm repetitive and I apologize for that, but the game's just not fun anymore. I don't have fun playing the game anymore. I'm not saying it's not a well done, well put together game, but it's just not fun anymore. And I'm not sure if it's because the garbage side of the community seems to be 80% rather than 50% now, or if it's because there's no incentive to play the damn game anymore, or there's nothing new and it's getting stale, or, you know, even worse, the game's unbalanced. Brigitte, Doomfist, like, it feels like they're trying, alright? You can tell that the game devs are trying. They make patch after patch after patch. Buff, nerf, rework, PTR update, this and that. They're throwing all this stuff at us to play with, and it doesn't change a damn thing. My best example, the goddamn Pharah changes. What has that done for the character? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's stronger if you can aim now. She's harder to play now. She does an insane amount of damage. You know who's still not meta? Pharah. You know what would happen if she was? You know who counters her? Sombra. Even Ana, who's pretty meta right now. And then there's the Roadhog changes that are on PTR right now, where they've reduced his spread on a scrap gun and made him hook faster. You know what that's going to do? You know what that's going to do for him? He's going to be able to do more work, don't get me wrong, but he's still just an ult charge battery for characters like Sombra and Doomfist. Yeah, maybe he could take out Doomfist pretty easily now, but you know what? A good Doomfist doesn't get grabbed for shit. He doesn't get stunned for shit. He doesn't get hacked for shit. Sure, it's easy to play Sombra, sit in your backline, wait for him to slam on your support and get a hack on him. But a smart Doomfist won't do that shit if they know that there's a Sombra on the enemy team. Smart Doomfists kill the entire team by themselves. That character is so strong in the right hands. Yet, still a garbage tier character if you don't know how to play him. But you know what that shows you? Every character in this game is that way. You can take the most useless character in the game. You could take somebody like Bastion, Symmetra, Tracer at the moment, and you could get to top 500 with them by your own skill. You don't have to play meta, but everybody yells at you if you don't. Take it from a person that's been a Sombra main since the day she released. Since day one, the last 2 days of competitive season 2, all I did was play Sombra in comp, and I got 8 hours into her. And all people did was say that I was throwing, that I was garbage. But guess who had a 60% win rate with her those 8 hours? Guess who got to Masters with that character before she received any buffs at all? For 2 seasons in a row. No, not in a row. Yeah, there was a gap between, because during this time I had very limited communication, so I didn't want to play without voice comms. And then it feels like every change that they make, every character that they release is an easy mode button. Like, Ana came out. Wow, that character was amazing. She's still amazing. Very high skill, like a lot of fun to play, very engaging, helps your team, and you can do stuff to the enemy team, and it's fun. It's fun to play Ana. She's a fun character with a fun kit. Wow. Sombra comes out. Wow, another really cool character. She can disable the enemy team at a cost of having low damage, but she can go completely invisible and she can teleport. She's a very safe character to play, very fun, very engaging, very fast, very high skill at the time. She takes no skill now, but at the time, you had to be smart with what you were doing, because you had a long-ass hat cooldown, a long-ass translocator cooldown. You had a limited amount of time to go in and do what you wanted to. But now, no. You can go in and do whatever you want to. Your hack will be off cooldown before the other person's unhacked. But let me not rant about that, because that could be a video in itself. I'm not fucking doing it, but it could be. Then what? Who came out after Sombra? Was it Orisa? Yeah, everyone hated Orisa. Everyone still hates Orisa. I'm not even gonna fret. Yeah, there's Orisa mains out there. Hate me. Go ahead. But nobody likes that character. And if you do, you only like her because she's easier to play than Reinhardt. Nobody genuinely likes Orisa's character. No offense to the people that do. I'm just salty right now, I'm not gonna lie. But when Orisa first came out, everyone's just like, she's all the other characters combined. This is so lazy. This is so boring, yada yada yada. But then she gets buffed, and she's better than Reinhardt. And everyone loves her. Everyone wants to play Orisa. Everyone wants Orisa on their team. Wow. Amazing. It's almost like people only care about metas in this game. Nobody wanted you to play Ana until she got her healing and ammo buffed and triple tank became a thing. Nobody wanted you to play Sombra until she got her rework recently. Nobody wanted you to play Orisa until they buffed what? Her shield and her weapon. I don't remember what they changed about her. I don't really care. She got a lot of buffs back in the day, but I don't really remember. Then what? Doomfist? Man, Doomfist came out. That was the day Overwatch died, in my opinion. That character was blatantly broken when he came out, and then they nerfed him and made him completely garbage and unplayable. And he was like that for so long until recently. No one played fucking Doomfist, and if they did, they had to be good at him or they were throwing. And the thing is, he was a very high skill hero. But you look at him now, and he just does what he wants to. You still have to be smart. But a bronze player can get to diamond with him. They can put time into him and make him work. Whereas if they, excuse me, whereas if they try to do the same thing with a Widowmaker, they wouldn't do it until they got the aim down. Doomfist doesn't need that. What the hell? And then there's Moira. Probably the easiest character in the game next to Brig. Spoiler alert. Where you throw a ball, and then you pick which hand you want to use. Do you want to heal people, or do you want to hurt people? You know what that is? She's an easier Ana. Moira is the Ana for people that can't play Ana, for people that can't aim. People that can't make hard choices. And then Brigitte rolls around. What is this? A DPS, a tank, and a healer all in one? What a fun idea. I'm not even gonna lie, Brigitte sounds like an extremely fun character. Until you play her. That shield bash bullshit, her healing, her rally armor, her damage? Excuse me? I'll tell you what, I'll tell you how they can nerf Brigitte right now. Just because. Just off the top of my head, here are some changes. Because they're like, oh, let's lower her shield health and lower her rally armor that she gives. No, 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 no. You lower her damage to 50 per swing. That way she can't get her insta-kill combo off on Tracer, I don't think. I don't know the damage on the whip shot or the shield bash. I think it's like 25 each or something. Actually, it might be 50 on the shield bash. I don't fucking know. Just lower her damage. Cut her damage on everything in half, matter of fact. Cut her shield bash damage in half, her whip damage in half, and her normal hits in half. She can still do work, but lower her damage so she doesn't insta-kill squishies. Rally armor, bring it down to 75 instead of 100. That way it's in line with Sim's shield generator, because it's fucking armor. And that's ridiculous because it has damage reduction on it, whereas shields didn't, even though they regened. But armor pretty much regens when you're playing fucking Brigitte. Her passive healing is fine, I guess. I don't really have a problem with it, personally. I know a lot of people do, because it's like, if a Sombra hacks her, it doesn't stop her from healing. I guess maybe implement that, but other than that, I don't think that she heals too much, so I don't know why people were complaining about that. Her repair pack has a travel time, so I don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's annoying when you're about to kill someone and then they get that burst of heals or burst of armor, but that's how the character's supposed to be. So literally just nerf her rally armor and bring her damage down, and she'll be fine. She'll be a high sustain support point character. That's what she's meant to be. Not a machine of death. You know who is meant to be a machine of death? Tracer. You know who's not being played right now? Tracer. Genji. Reaper. Like, I get it. Meta's changed. Meta's changed, dude. It's supposed to be like that. There's supposed to be characters that are strong and that are weak. But come on with the bullshit. You don't... Making a character easier to play isn't how you make them strong. Like, look at Reaper back in the day. He was easy as hell to play. Always. Constantly. You know why he became strong? Because tanks were strong. You know why tanks were strong? Because if you played them right, they didn't die. Because of honor. Diva was Tracer in Season 2, and I think Season 3, with her 400 armor. Remember that? Reinhardt didn't fucking die. Zarya was one of the best tanks in the game. Roadhog was a monster because he could hook you through walls. But you know what these characters required? Good positioning, good decision making. You know what we have now? Brigitte walks into the backline and smacks up the entire team. Nobody dies. Until her passive healing stops. And then their frontline crumbles. And I know I went off on that tangent real quick without even mentioning the newest character, Wrecking Ball. I'm just gonna get cut to the chase. He's fucking garbage. That character's useless. I'm tired of seeing him in my games. You don't know how to play him. Get off of him. I've played with maybe 2 good Wrecking Balls. And one of them was a top 500, and the other one was one of my friends who's a tank main. So of course he's gonna know how to play the damn character. But why play him when you can play Winston or Diva? Oh wait, because they're both garbage in this meta. That's why Wrecking Ball is garbage. Wow. So you know what they're gonna do is they're gonna nerf Brigitte, or they're gonna buff the dive tanks, like Wrecking Ball, like Winston, like Diva. And then you know what we're gonna see? Dive meta 2.0. You know who's gonna come back? Tracer Genji. You know what everyone's gonna complain about? Their Mercy's dying in the backline constantly. Oh wait, Mercy's not played right now either because she's garbage tier because they nerfed her healing. Boo hoo. She's easy to play. She should be weak. Like, this community complains about everything, and I know I'm a hypocrite. I'm complaining about the game. I'm complaining about the community complaining about the game. But fuck that. I'm so tired of it. I can't have fun with this game anymore. I don't enjoy this game at all. I don't like the direction that they're taking it in. I don't like the changes that they're making to the characters. They're just making it easily accessible and easy to play. You remember when you first picked up the game and almost every character was hard as shit to play except for Soldier and maybe Lucio and Mercy, I guess? You remember when you first picked up Overwatch and you looked at that hero select screen? You know what? You looked at this damn hero gallery without those new characters there. And you know, 75% of you little shits picked Bastion because you sat in the corner and held down R2. But you know what? That doesn't matter because you found a character that you enjoyed. Me, my first character in this game was Mei. You know why? Because goddammit, she's cute. I picked her because I liked how she looked. I liked her personality and I liked her lore when I looked into her. That's why I picked her. That's why I started playing her. Sure, she wasn't very strong, but I liked her. Wait a minute, what's that? I picked a character because I like them, because the characters in this game are well made and well built with good backstories and cool personalities. Every character is individual and cool. What? Mei wasn't overpowered. You know what we're doing now? Tell me one damn person that likes Brigitte for her backstory and her character. Aside from the people who only like her for her looks. Who actually knows this character's full backstory besides this? She's Reinhardt's squire, and she's an engineer. Who actually watched the cinematics on the Overwatch channel? Not the cinematics, but like the hero introduction things. Tell me who watched that. Tell me what comics and animated shorts Brigitte has that expand on her character. Nothing. So who likes her? What do they like her for? Because she's overpowered and easy to play. You know what? I could go through characters right now and explain that. Ana has an awesome backstory. She's a cool character and has a cool kit. I'd say Ana is the peak perfection of this damn game. Everything about her is amazing. From her lore, the amount of lore that she has, her comics, her story, all the hype that built up to her. Ana's perfect. And how she plays shows what Overwatch is about. Bastion doesn't have jack shit. And he's been in the game since day one. Yeah, he's got his little Omnic, I got animated short. Yeah. But he doesn't, nothing expands on his character. I already ranted about Brigitte. Diva's got story. Her animated short that came out was pretty good on expanding on her backstory. But before that, you know what she had? Jack shit. Everybody just liked her because she's a gamer girl. Doomfist's story was amazing. I love Doomfist. I'd say he's almost as good as Ana. His backstory and his little animation, the hype that he had, that shit was all cool. He was awesome when he came out, when he was announced. Same thing with Genji and Hanzo. Both of them have that really cool animated short. Probably the best one that Overwatch has ever made. Blizzard has ever made, excuse me. And they both have really good backstories about the feud in their clan, between their clan, whatever. Junkrat doesn't have shit. Lucio doesn't have jack shit. McCree doesn't have shit. Mei had her backstory, and it was sad. And then they made an animated short for it and made it even more sad. Mercy doesn't have shit either. Moira, nothing. Orisa, she has a little something, I guess, but barely anything. I was made to fight Doomfist, and then it never happened. Pharah has nothing. Reaper has his backstory. His story is cool, I guess, if you understand it. Reinhardt's got something. Reinhardt's another character with a perfectly amazing backstory and well-made character. Roadhog has nothing. Soldier feels like he has nothing when he actually does have quite a lot of depth to him. Sombra probably had the biggest lore drop in the entire game, in the entire world, the entire Overwatch universe, between her animated short, her comics, her character build-up, her kit. She has so much. Similar to Ana and Doomfist. Symmetra has her little comic and her little backstory, and that's cool. Torb doesn't really have anything. Tracer has so much, but she's the poster child she's supposed to. Widowmaker has a great backstory too, again similar to Ana, Doomfist, and Sombra. Hers is really good. Winston doesn't really have shit. I mean, actually, no. I'm wrong. That's my fault. He does. I completely forgot. I haven't seen it in so long. His story is amazing, not gonna lie. I love Winston's whole monkey on the moon spiel. Wrecking Ball doesn't have shit. Zarya doesn't have anything. And Zenyatta has been in the game since day one and still does not have any lore. That should show you how much Blizzard gives a shit. The lore doesn't matter. They just want an esport. They want a competitive scene. But they lost it. They have nothing but casuals playing the game now. And Overwatch League. You know what's not getting a whole lot of views? Overwatch on Twitch right now. You know what was number one before Fortnite? Not before League. That is completely wrong. Sorry, League was still top dog. But when Overwatch first dropped, it took that first spot for a long ass time. For 2 seasons. 2 Overwatch seasons. That's like 4, 5, 6 months. It was Overwatch over League. League of Legends itself. And now it's fucking Fortnite and Black Ops 4. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this at all. I just don't fucking like Overwatch anymore. There you go. I said it. I too long didn't watch. There's the summary. I'm gonna put that in the fucking description, matter of fact. I'm gonna pin that as a comment. How about that? I'm just done with this game. I don't have fun playing competitive. As much as I love the characters and love how the game looks and how the game feels and plays, it's balanced poorly. Blizzard doesn't give a shit about the game anymore. It really feels like that. Especially, this is going off on its own rant that I'm not going to go down, but they don't give a fuck about console. We don't get anything over here, dude. We get nothing. What do we get? They said console's going to be balanced differently than PC. What have we gotten that's different besides a Torb and Sim turret nerf that they reverted? Console doesn't have a league, dude. There's no reason to play competitive on console, especially. PC, at least you can be a streamer, get to top 500, get to Grandmaster, and people will start to learn your name. Like, little people like Ember and Zerg and Cavalry that nobody knew, and then they came up as big names in the community. You can do that sort of thing on PC. You know what console has? Aim Assist XDDD. You know what? I'm going to say it. You know Paladins? The game that everyone trashes on for being an Overwatch clone? You know what Paladins has? A fucking console esports league, dude. It has PC and console league. I can move to Paladins right now, play that game non-stop, learn that game, and get up to top 100 on there. Because it's not top 500. They don't have enough players for that shit. It's top 100, Grandmaster, top 1%. And I could play that game professionally and make money off of that. You know what I could do with Overwatch? On console? And get to top 500. I could stream. You know what I'm not doing? Making money, making a name for myself, getting well known amongst the community, becoming a pro player. You know, what this game is supposed to be all about. Esports, console can't do. But they just did it so that way more people would buy their game and they could reach out to a broader audience. Because I'm willing to bet you if the game was PC only, that's not gonna, that's not sliding. But you go to Twitch, you scroll through every single streamer, and everybody with more than, say, 50 views is gonna be on PC. Console doesn't get shit. Everybody hates console. So, fuck it. Why care? So you know what I'm doing? Now that I'm not having fun playing this game anymore, you know what game I'm moving to? You notice what's been up on the channel recently? It's Dead by Daylight. You wanna know why I'm moving to that? Why does that shit get more views than Overwatch on Twitch when it's not really competitive at all? Why do I have more fun playing that game than Overwatch? With or without friends. On stream, off stream, recording videos. Why do I always have fun playing that game? I could get salty at it, but I never get blindingly furious at that game. I'm playing it for a month now. And I've been watching so much on it, learning the game. And it hasn't gotten stale for me at all. And I know it's because it's only been a month. You'll come back to Overwatch. Yeah, maybe I will. But for now, fuck this game. I'm moving to Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna make my videos on DVD. Whether it be highlights, streams, meta discussions, I'm moving to Dead by Daylight. The game that's been out for 3 years, that's still getting support, still has a great community, still getting updates, new characters, events, refreshing new events. I'm not gonna get started on ranting about Overwatch events. I'm trying to wrap this up. I need to go. I want to go play DBD. I just wanted to make this video so people would leave me alone with the Overwatch bullshit. Just know I'm moving to Dead by Daylight. I don't want to do Overwatch anymore. I'll still upload little funny Overwatch clips because I'm only going to play it to play with my friends that only play this game. But any video that I make concerning a meta discussion or a VOD or anytime I'm streaming, expect it to be Dead by Daylight. Because I can't play Overwatch anymore. Sorry for getting really angry. But just, I'm so passionate about this game. I put so much time, energy, and money into this game. You look at this account by itself. And I have 2,000 hours on this account. More than 2,000 hours if you consider the fact that Arcade was never in the career profile when it first came out. For those 2 seasons or so. And then on top of that, I have 3 other Smurf accounts. Technically 4, but one of them I gave away. I've poured almost 4,000 hours into this damn game. And now I don't enjoy it anymore. And you might just be saying, it's burnout. You're getting tired of it. No, the game's stale. There's a reason that people with less hours on it than I have are getting tired of this damn game. And that's because the game's not fun, the game's stale as shit, and they don't know what they're doing with it anymore. They don't know how to balance it anymore. They don't release anything new that we loved about the game. New maps and new characters, we get 3 a year, like I said before, of each. Lore, we don't get anything, dude. Before the Diva animated short, the last one we got was what, the Reinhardt one? What the fuck? Remember when we used to get one every other month? Like every other couple of months we would get either a new comic or a new animated short. But now we don't get shit for over half a year? And it's mediocre at best? What the fuck, Blizzard? Seriously, man. Alright, I need to stop. I need to stop. I just keep going and going and going. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired of Overwatch. I'm done. I'm done playing this game. So, if you're literally just subbed for competitive Overwatch shit, just subbed for VODs, please, if you're not willing to watch my Dead by Daylight content, and if you're done and you're only here for the Overwatch content, please consider unsubscribing. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys in my next Dead by Daylight video. Goodbye.